Glory Extreme Warfare Fallout.
Less than 24 hours ago, House of Glory in Jamaica, Queens, Extreme Warfare has concluded. And yours truly, the host that delivers the most, the entertainer with no disclaimer, this ruggedly handsome individual with these melodious tones piping through your speakerphone. Now that I got myself over, Jimmy J. I'm here to give you the official results, the fallouts, and even some live footage from the event last night. And I gotta say this, HOG is 0-10 with me. 0 times was I disappointed, in 10 times. 10. That's Booker T times 2. They pulled through last night, and 9 other times before that I've attended their events. The house last night, the house was packed. It was not as packed as the previous event, High Intensity 7, their biggest event of the year, but this event right here, the house was pretty damn packed. There was no scheduled meet and greets, but if you walk around, you can meet some of the people that were there. LAX was over there. They were doing autograph sessions. There was, of course, Juba. It was Matthew, Ryan, Shapiro. You had Sammy Callihan. You had Mikey Whipwreck, Kimberly. There was a couple of people lined up throughout the arena that you could talk to, get a picture, get an autograph, whatever you like. Get some merch. Doesn't matter. They had the merch tables lined up. And it was well worth it. And it was affordable as well. I got there around 7:30, 7:40. My frugal ass decided to take public transportation. And it was a nightmare. Okay, and we are in October, but it was a nightmare come early because traffic was just insane. And it was a Friday in New York City. I should have knew that. I should have left earlier. But yep, I'm always running late, as usual. But either way, I got there before bell time, and I'm glad I did. They had the opening segment with Richie's Way, TJ Marconi, the Little Big Team. They were there. Obviously, there is some tension between Marconi and his partner, and Ayala was trying to get in between that. Let's roll some of the footage and show you exactly what happened.
I don't think you need this child here. Wait, hold on. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Look, I'm just speaking facts. That's all I'm doing. I'm speaking facts. You know. Wait. It's all right, TJ. Come on. Just let it sink in. You know that I'm right. Come on, TJ. You know that I'm right. You know you don't need this man, child. Go ahead. Tell him, Burgundy. Tell him that I'm right. Tell him that I'm right. Tell him that you belong in the daycare center. Go ahead, tell him. Come on, TJ. Come on. Get yours. Come on, look. Come on. You see, people? He got pissed off because I told the truth. This is how you know that I'm telling the truth. He feels it deep down inside that I am right.
And there you see there's a little wedge. He's trying to drive that wedge between the team. But is it true? Is Marconi too big for the team? Should he be his own competitor? Is little man holding him down? Well, only time will tell. And we will find out eventually later on, or maybe even later on in the show. But with that being said, the first opening match was an invitational battle royal. It was a memorial battle royal for one of their fallen soldiers that passed away around this time 4 years ago. So they had a 10-bell salute for this gentleman. And after that, the match was underway. And I'm going to show you footage in its entirety right now of the battle royal from what I recorded inside of the crowd. And again, this is all House of Glory rights exclusive. So let's roll some of that footage and show you what transpired in this battle royal.
Particular order. Fabulous Coach QP Roberts and Pizza Huracán.
have it, folks. And you see Marconi eliminated by his partner. And then when he gets tossed over the rope, he has a decision to make. And Marconi says, you know what? I'm not throwing you back in. He just let him fall. Could we be seeing the demise of the little big team? Okay, that I thoroughly enjoy every time? I don't know. I don't know. It does not look good. But ultimately, the winner, as you see, the slippery guy himself, the smooth Mantequilla, coming back with that much-needed W because he's been on a losing streak, and he got that W this time, won the Battle Royal. But that won't be the last that we seen of Mantequilla. We will talk about that momentarily a little bit later on. He comes out in the show. But the next match, okay, this match I thought was great. And the show began just off the charts. It was extreme. It was the Battle Royal, and then you have this opening contest, this opening tag team contest between the Royal Masons and the New York Wrecking Crew, the return of the New York Wrecking Crew. And it's kind of funny because Shapiro was managing these guys, and now he's managing the Masons. So I was like, you know, what's kind of going on here? I was so used to seeing them with Shapiro, but again, they're by themselves, they're doing their thing, and they did their thing. And this match started explosively.
Has declared this match a double disqualification.
Every time the New York Wrecking Crew's in town, they tear down the house. It's total demolition. And this match ended in mayhem. It was bedlam. Okay, it was double disqualification. The Masons and the New York Wrecking Crew, they kept fighting. It was a huge pull apart. The thing I enjoy, though, about the Masons, they're real heels. And I can see them drawing heat because they have their nose in the air. standing on that pedestal that they stand on, okay, until somebody knocks them the fuck off, and that is what happened this time with the New York Wrecking Crew. And I'll tell you the truth right now, you know, I like to see a big rivalry, a huge feud between these two teams, because in my eyes, in my book, you look at them, just the appearance, their demeanor, the way that they work together, both teams do, and the chemistry that they had in that ring, it just makes for an epic rivalry. They're real tag teams, okay? They got the look down, they got the moves, they got the tag team effort going on, and they have the management to do the Royal Mations with Shapiro. So with that being said, love to see a feud between these guys, and that match ended ultimately in a double disqualification. I thought it was a great ending to that match to continue this rivalry, because it's just starting. That's what I believe. Here's already Matt Travis, Ken Broadway, and it wasn't much of a match. I'm going to roll that footage right now, what went down with Ken Broadway and Matt Travis.
Broadway! Talk about throw that money, kid!
I'm a big deal. You other dudes are small time. I got my racks up in my stack. It's all about mine. You suck to keep now. You suck to get around. See my money waits up. My team already won.
Just like that, Broadway with the victory, with that W, celebrating after the match. What happens after here with Broadway? Where does he go from here? I don't know. He's one of their elite House of Glory original superstars. So this guy, in my book, he deserves to be up there for that World Championship, or even at least a crown jewel. I would love to see him and Callihan in a match, but hey, maybe it'll be booked hopefully soon. We'll see what happens with that. Moving right along, Mikey Whipwreck. Now, you know he was in attendance. He came out, and we knew he was going to say something about what's been going on with Amazing Red, and Amazing Red's turn, as of late, into the House of Gangone. And this all went down because of the fact that Red lost the match against Gangone at High Intensity 7, and the stipulation was if he lost, he would have to join forces with Anthony Gangone in the House of Gangone, and that he did. And he's been disappointing fans around the world, little kids around the world. And Mikey Whipwreck wants to know why. And he had him in the ring, and he was questioning Red with Gangone present. Let's take a look at what happened.
I've known you for 25 years. What's with the mask? Can't you just look me in the eye and talk? Take it off. I'm not done talking, kids. Step back. Step back. I didn't want to do this in front of all these people. I think you and I had a relationship. I do recall a post on your Facebook at one time saying I was the father figure you never had, and that you loved me, and that you love me. Yeah? Look at me. I love you too. But I told you from day one, you were my kid. sandwich. When you were fucking up, I was going to tell you. I don't know what's going on in your head. I don't understand why. I don't get that with this guy here. I really just don't get it. But I'm telling you that you're making a mistake. You are the most talented cruiserweight I've ever seen in my life. You have more talent in your broken leg than half these guys have in their entire body. And I told you, you slept on my couch the night before you debuted for TNA. And I told you I loved you and I was proud of you. And that no matter what, I was behind you every step of the way. Yeah, oh, that's right. But this time, Red, I'm telling you, I'm not supporting what you're doing. You're making a mistake. And going with a clown like this is not the way to go.
Mikey, ECW legend, former Triple Crown champion in ECW. You know, that was a real sweet story that you just said. But I remember in your career, if it wasn't for guys like Mick Foley and Paul Heyman holding your hand, you would have never got that WCW contract to sit at home and do nothing. I want you to understand something. I don't like you. I actually hate you. Because of guys like you and because of ECW, I have to kill myself every single time I'm in this ring for these idiots to say anything good about me. I want you to understand this. Amazing Red did everything, every single thing on his own, and he never asked for help, and he damn sure didn't say, Mikey, we're
don't know where Red went wrong and why he's doing what he's doing, but hopefully somebody can get his mind right. Somebody can get him thinking again, and he's obviously not thinking clearly with the House again going. A lot of people disappointed, including Mikey Whipwreck, and he said it himself. He was sleeping on his couch before his TNA debut. Was Amazing Red, and Red doesn't care. Red takes full credit for his success and does not give any credit towards those that helped him along the way. Very selfish on Red's part, but this is just the beginning. Hopefully somebody can straighten this guy out. Only time will tell. With that being said, the next match, moving right along here, Violet and Catrid, the debut of Catrid, excuse me if I missaid it or mispronounced it. This match, in my opinion, and this is with all due respects to both ladies, it was kind of like a filler match. This is what I thought. And it was a pretty good match. I'm not going to knock it. I'm just saying it was kind of like a filler match. I really wasn't that engaged in the match. But it was what happened after the match that had me laughing a little bit here. Obviously, Violet ultimately gets the win in this match. And who comes out? Well, it's kind of a smooth operator. Return of Big Daddy Cruz, the smooth operator, comes in the ring, and just as you think he was going to give flowers to Violet, pushes her aside, and who is he going for? Oh yeah, she gives her those flowers, nice and smooth as only he can do, and smoothly makes his way outside the ring. But we see what happened right after he delivers those flowers. Let's take a look here. Violet, green with envy, takes those flowers and just right in the face of She. Obviously thinking that she deserves some sort of an award, some sort of flowers. Her nasty ass? Not in my book. That's right, baby. So I can only see a few going on between these two. And, man, I just wonder how in the hell Violet is going to take on her former friend, She, if that ever is to happen, because she is a monster. And just look at the size of Violet. She's going to get tossed around like a rag doll in that ring if this was to happen. But with that being said, we got to move along here. We're just keeping it rolling, baby. The next match on the card, and this match right here got the crowd up and running again, because it was kind of at a low, and it brought her right back up with the Private Party and Leroy Green versus the House of Gangone. And before the match even started, big man Juba comes out and chokes out Isaiah Cassidy. Just take a look.
Juba slapped the party real quick.
So Mr. Black comes out and says, you know what? We're going to give the fans what they want. We're going to give you guys what you want. We're going to have a replacement for Cassidy. And who comes out? None other than this guy.
Told you we weren't going to see the last of Montekia and him. One half of the Private Party and Leroy Green ultimately get the W at the end of this match. Just triple finishing maneuvers. Take a look at this. Now, if you think it cannot get better from there, it does. It goes up another notch because the most anticipated match of the card was about to happen right now. It was Sami Callihan, the draw, to take on Bully Ray, the ECW legend, the ECW original, and Bully came out focused in this match. Callihan obviously talking trash. Let's go to some of the footage and show you exactly what transpired. There was a moment, and I gotta show this, I got it on footage, guys. Bully Ray gets hit towards the guardrail where I'm sitting at, and there's a little kid right there, gives Bully the power and tells him exactly when Sami Callihan. It was just an epic moment and real big on the part of Bully Ray. He made that kid's night, maybe even his life. Let's take a look.
That was great. I got it.
Kid won the heart of everybody in the crowd that night. Everybody around that seen that go down. And I'll tell you right now, towards the end of the match, it was getting, it was back and forth. I thought though it was going to be a little more hardcore than what it was, but overall it was a solid match, as only these guys can put on. But here is the conclusion of the match and what happened, because there was a lot of controversy that went down.
gentlemen, the original official, Nick Shin, has told me that due to Mr. Ray punching him in the mouth, Bully Ray has been disqualified. Therefore, still the Crown Jewel champion, Sami Callihan.
So ultimately, we think the new Crown Jewel champion is Bully Ray, but because of the fact that the original ref, got cold-cocked by Bully Ray, knocked out, he disqualified him. Once he woke up out of his coma, disqualified Bully and gave Sami Callihan the W. But it wasn't that really ended that match, because there was a couple more things that went down. Vander James and the Royal Masons come out. They assault Bully Ray, Sami Callihan, but then ultimately you see Bully and Callihan joining forces to take out these three gentlemen and take one half of the Masons. Powerbomb right through the damn table. And then, just as we think there's going to be some sort of peace made. Take a look. Sami Callihan never ceases to amaze me. Okay, just when you think he made a turnaround and he turned over a new leaf, I'm wrong. He's still the cocky, arrogant prick, the coward that he is, delivering that low blow to Bully Ray. And I don't know if this is over yet. I have no idea, but I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Bully Ray is going to extract his revenge, and he's going to do it. I don't know when. There's going to be another place and time. Hopefully we could find out on his radio show, not a podcast, Busted Open Radio. And, I was kind of looking forward to LaGreca making an appearance over here, smacking Callihan a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Just getting interfered in this match. That would have been a great build. Great build. You could cross-promote the radio show as well, and it would be phenomenal just to have him in a match. Just to see that. Just to see LaGreca give him a couple fresh ones. Bang, bang. But anyway, we didn't see that. Right now, the intermission went down, so there was a lot of people going to tables, merch, bathroom breaks, get more beer, and some drinks or whatnot. And right after that, we came back with the title matches that we were waiting to see, and it was Anthony Gangone and PCO. This man is not alive. It's the French-Canadian Frankenstein. The French-Canadian artifact, for God's sakes. The guy's 152 years old, but he moves around like he's 22. I don't know. I don't understand that. And we're going to take a look at some of the highlights of this match, and we're going to roll that first time I've actually seen PCO and his extensive wrestling career in action was last night at House of Glory. And he was moving around better than he was back in his WWE days. And I'll tell you right now, although he did not get the W at the end of the match, his performance, you take nothing away from the guy. He's a legend. Okay, he's a legend. He actually, obviously, some of you guys may know him as the Mountie and some other gimmicks back in the day, but this guy, what he's been doing in the independent scene is just phenomenal. He's on fire. It's the hottest thing going right now. He has this whole Frankenstein that he's not even alive gimmick going on, and it's working. It's working for him, and it's working for the fans, and it's working for everybody. But him and Gangone, solid match, I thought. Gangone, obviously, he retains the championship. But again, take nothing away from the French-Canadian Frankenstein. I don't know if it's the last time you're going to see him at House of Glory, but follow this guy. You got to follow him. He's in every independent organization. You name it, MLW, everywhere you go, he's there. And this guy's an athlete, man. At 50-something years of age, he's still doing it and doing it big. And held his own against Gangone. Now, moving right along. What do you get when you have four of the most athletic and charismatic guys that there are, and you put them in one ring? You get the show stealer. This match was the match of the night. It was LAX defending the House of Glory Tag Team Championships against Rich Swann and ACH. Rich Swann making his, from what I understand, his debut in House of Glory. Man, this match was just off the charts. Some of the footage, let it speak for itself. I'm not even going to describe. Words can't describe it. It was insanity, and it was off the charts. It was started off little salsa in the ring, of course, by Ortiz Santana, getting the crowd riled up, as well as ACH and Rich Swann coming out to that all-night long Lionel Richie special. And this match literally went all night long. And let's take a look. a match, and LAX ultimately gets the W, but damn, it was a close one. It was a thrilling match. I was on the edge of my seat. I wasn't even on the seat. I was standing on the seat, damn it. This match was phenomenal. Best match of the night in my book, in my opinion. And most of you probably think the same thing. But there was still one more match. And yes, we do. Do you have time to hear one more match result? Yes, you do. Because it was Sonja Strong defending the House of Glory Women's Championship against Kimberly. And now, forgive me, guys. I am a wrestling fan, but it's hard to keep up with each and every athlete. I did not even know who Kimberly was. My buddy Nick Nightmare from Sledgehammer TV, he had to put me on to who Kimberly exactly was before the show. And this is the first time I ever watched any of her work in the ring. And man, such a phenomenal athlete. And just looking at these two ladies, I got some footage from my iPhone, which I'm going to show you right now because my battery died on my Canon camera, the Rebel, baby. But it died, and I got some footage I want to show you guys right now real quick. And here's the conclusion of this match right now. The match overall for a main event, I understand why House of Glory probably put this match towards the main event. I mean, we are in October. This is the Evolution pay-per-view, the first ever women's entire pay-per-view debuting for the WWE, that is. But this is a big, this whole year in general is a big revolution for the women. They're in Evolution as well. They have come such a long way, and now they're finally getting the credit that they deserve. So I can understand why they put this match in the main event. I wasn't really too thrilled to see this as the main event. I thought, you could have put even the tag team match in the main event. It was probably the best match of the night. Or you could have put Sammy and Bully in the main event. But again, this being the main event, listen, I wasn't disappointed. It was a little... I don't want to say this is constructive criticism. I thought it could have been just a little more time on this match and a little more storytelling in the ring. But ultimately, Sonja Strong, the way she won the match, I do like the finish. I do like the fact of, Kimberly going for that pin, but then Sonja rolling her up, getting the win with the roll-up. I do like that. But after the match, I mean, this may not be the conclusion for this rivalry. I mean, you've seen Sonja just trying to show respect, and Kimberly just said, nah, fuck that. I'm walking out of here. I don't show you no damn respect. And with that being said, that's, a slap in the face, if I ever seen one. So I don't think this rivalry is over. I think it's just beginning. It is brewing, and Sonja and her, and listen, their chemistry in that ring, you know, they have better chemistry, I thought, than Sonja and Violet did, and Sonja and anybody for that matter. So these two young ladies can definitely put on a clinic if they continue this feud, and I hope to God that they do. Now, there's a December pay-per-view. I believe it's December the 15th, the 13th. I'll get the date down, guys. You're probably going to see it after this because I'm editing it, and I'm going to post it up here towards the end of this video. But wherever the hell you are, you have 2 months to prepare, and tickets are already on sale for this event. It's entitled 8, House of Glory 8. And I can only imagine what some of the matches on this card are going to be, but this is a cannot miss, and they just keep evolving. House of Glory keeps evolving each and every event that I attend, each and every event that they do, and they're not only evolving as a unit, but each individual that are a part of House of Glory, and this goes from everybody. I'm talking about everybody that's involved as an athlete, everybody from production staff, the guys behind the counter, my boy at the ticket booth, taking you know, everybody's just evolving as a whole, as a human over here, man. And it's a life. It's just one big fucking atmosphere of happiness because this is something that everybody in there enjoys, and this is just like a learning experience for everybody, young to adults. And it's entertainment, guys. Okay, this is here. They're putting on a hell of a show for an affordable price. Better athletes and better shows than what we see on TV. Okay, and that's no bullshit. You see some of the footage here. You have to be in attendance for one of these events. And even if you're not in the New York City area or the tri-state area for that matter, if you have some time and you have some personal days accrued, you got to take them off. You got to take a trip. You know, make this an event. Okay, make one of these events, so wherever you are in the world, come down to New York City during the event that House of Glory is hosting a show. You will not be disappointed, because even if your New York City experience is shangad, it's nothing, it's shit, okay, it doesn't matter. There's too much traffic, there's too many people, there's a whole bunch of headaches going on, I spend too much money. You make it to House of Glory, and all that fucking shit goes away, because they put on one hell of a show, they entertain, and they deliver. Now, guys, this is my results, my recap from the House of Glory Extreme Warfare. We got extreme, baby. And it's only going to get more intense and more extreme as time progresses. So stay tuned, because yours truly, Jimmy J, this ruggedly handsome individual with these melodious tones piping through your speakerphone, the host that delivers the most, the entertainer with no disclaimer, is coming your way with more results in the upcoming future. But stay tuned, guys. Tune into my channel if you like what you see here. It is Take It Home 18 on the IG and the IGTV. And you can follow me and give me the thumbs up on Facebook with Take It Home TV. You see me on the Twitter, JHAGG719. You can follow me there. Don't stalk me. You can follow me a little bit. Don't worry. And also, obviously, subscribe if you don't like nothing else on this channel but this House of Glory review. Or even if you don't like the review, but you see something else you like that I have on here. Doesn't matter. Give me the subscription. Just subscribe, damn it. What, I gotta come over there and smack you around a couple times? Give you a couple first one? Come on. Get it together. Come on. This is content that I'm putting out. This is entertainment. Okay? This is how we do it over here. Hey, listen. I'm not begging you for subscribers. I'm not begging for subscribers. But what I will say is if you do enjoy the channel, hey, go ahead and subscribe. Why not? I'm going to keep you posted. I'm going to keep content coming your way. I'm signing out. House of Glory, Amazing Red, Brian XL, everybody, the ring crew, the production crew, my man JD in the booth, okay, Shapiro, everybody over there. Big 2 thumbs up to you guys for putting on another excellent, a phenomenal, entertaining event. Thank you, guys. I'm going to see you next time in December. I'm signing out. Yours truly, Jimmy J.
I'm thankful for your service, but your brother here said you weren't going to come to Extreme Warfare tonight.
you're the HOG champion. I appreciate that. I respect that. But I didn't come out here to talk to you. I came out here to talk to him. So if you don't mind, you can leave. Would you like me to hold the rope out open for you, sir? Hold on, here. Here, would this make it better? Would you prefer it if Red held the ropes open for you? Would you prefer it if he did it? You know, Terry Taylor tried the Red Rooster gimmick. It didn't work for him either. What's with the mask? I've known you for 25 years. What's with the mask? Can't you just look me in the eye and talk to me? Take it off. I'm not done talking, kids. Step back. Step back. I didn't want to do this in front of all these people. I think I have a relationship. I do recall it post on your Facebook at one time saying I was the father figure you never had and that you loved me and that you love me. Yeah? Look at me. I love you too. But I told you from day one, you were my kid. And when you're doing the right thing, I pat you on the back and tell you how proud I am. But I also told you this. Excuse my language. When you were fucking up, I was going to tell you. I don't know what's going on in your head. I don't understand why. I don't get that with this guy here. I really just don't get it. But I'm telling you that you're making a mistake. You are the most talented cruiserweight I've ever seen in my life. You have more talent in your broken leg than half these guys have in their entire body. And I told you, you slept on my couch the night before you debuted for TNA. And I told you I loved you and I was proud of you. And that no matter what, I was behind you every step of the way. Yeah, oh, that's right. But this time, Red, I'm telling you, I'm not supporting what you're doing. You're making a mistake. And going with a clown like this is not the way to go.
Mikey, ECW legend, former Triple Crown champion in ECW. You know, that was a real sweet story that you just said. But I remember in your career, if it wasn't for guys like Mick Foley and Paul Heyman holding your hand, you would have never got that WCW contract to sit at home and do nothing. I want you to understand something. I don't like you. I actually hate you. Because of guys like you and because of ECW, I have to kill myself every single time I'm in this ring for these idiots to say anything good about me. I want you to understand this. Amazing Red did everything, every single thing on his own, and he never asked for help, and he damn sure didn't say, Mikey,
bro. Thank